Hi everybody, welcome. You got the Car Man's channel today. Let's see, we're going to be talking about buying from dealer auction to sell at public auction. That's a great question that was asked from one of our friends. And long story short, I'm going to get you that answer. First, I'm going to give you the opportunity to subscribe. And we're a playlist-based channel, so if you are liking what you're watching, there's probably a lot of other videos on it. And secondly, follow me on Facebook just in case you need to communicate. As always, it's free. I'm here for everyone. Meanwhile, so let's go back to the question. So our man Brian, he asked us, and he's from North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, and he's like, hey, he asked us a couple different questions, but buying from dealer auction to sell at public auction seems easy enough. Like anything, it comes down to price. Now, I guess it's convenience if you're going to the dealer auction. I guess that's why you're shooting at this. I would not suggest buying at a dealer auction because you can get better deals privately, usually speaking, and you don't have the auction fees and all of that craziness that goes with it and all the extensive expenses. Now, is there a market for buying at dealers and selling it? People have been doing it for years, Brian. They've been doing it since car auctions have been around. They go buy it from the dealer auction. They wait out. They try to get a good deal. You know, they hold out for the last. Especially, I know the market you're in. He's in the lower end stuff. They hold out. They try to get one, and bam, they slide it over, and game over. They sit up at the public auction. Sure, they're going to pay a fee, blah blah blah, but they get their money immediately as long as they got the title. And yes, there is a profit there. The way, if you're going to use a public auction as a retail form, like if that's what you're going to do, let me give you a couple pointers on that. So whenever your cars come in, you definitely want to draw attention to your vehicles. How do you do that? One, they have to be completely 100% ready to go. They've got to be clean. They've got to be pretty. They've got to smell right. They've got to look right. Another thing you could do, if you know you've got a good car, is you can offer a ride and drive. That would be good. If you offer a ride and drive, put it on the green light and let her rip. A lot of people like that confidence. Also, before they go into the sale line, instead of sitting around talking to everybody or getting a hot dog, go out and sit on your line and wait for the customers to come by and say, you know, anybody needs any questions, I'm here for you. Shake hands, smile, build yourself a reputation. But here's the thing, you got to be there every week. If it's a Tuesday night sale or Wednesday night sale, you've got to have the consistency to make it happen. Consistency equals currency in the car business. So yes, man, ultimately, definitely you can take it from a dealer auction and sell it at a public auction, no problem. Also, you can take it from one public auction to the next public auction. Give you an example. If you know a car brings around $1,500, $2,000 in your market, you see one roll up for $800, it doesn't matter if it's at a public auction or a dealer auction. Buy it. You know, you made $800 once you get that confidence level. So, yeah, don't have a stigma about buying at a dealer auction. I'm just saying you can buy them cheaper most of the time from the private market. Do your own little cleanup. That few $100s comes around, especially if you do several cars a month or a year. So, an end, go buy a car. Doesn't matter if it's from an auction. Doesn't matter if it's from a public auction or a private auction. Public auction is for a little bit less than retail, and if you get the right two customers fighting over it, it's definitely a retail deal. So you're on the right path with a public auction. Anything else I'm forgetting on the public auction? I don't use them very much anymore because I don't like the inconvenience factor, one, of waiting for it to go through line. Two, if it doesn't sell, you get all the dead time moving it back and forth. And then also you're kind of trapped by the time that everything's down. But instead of the auction making money, I'm pretty confident we can bring as much money as we want. So I don't really worry with it. However, it is a good way, especially getting started. It will take you through a couple of rainy days. No problem with it. 2 thumbs up. All right, moving on. Cut it from the Car Man. Nothing but love from the RVA. See ya.